Pawpaws are just starting to grow some little leaves here on the tips. Here are probably all suckers. And the bigger ones here. Haven't had any fruit on these at all. I keep hoping that we will. Got a lot of pawpaw trees on this place. I did finally find one fruit last year up on the very top. I'm going to try and keep a close eye on these this year. See if I can catch them flowering. And try and hand pollinate some of them. We have enough around here. There should be enough genetic diversity for them to breed. They need, like all these trees right here, it's probably a clonal community, which means they're pretty much all the same organism. So, even if these produce flowers, they will not produce fruit unless they get pollinated from another non-related pawpaw tree. But we do have some fruit, so there has to be some difference in the genetics. I never knew pawpaw. I grew up here. We probably had them all these years. Never did I really thought about them until a couple of years ago, I guess. Started to get on homesteading groups and such. People kept talking about pawpaws. People get kind of excited about them. I'm part of a Pawpaw international group. Ooh, squirrel. You can tell we got a good bit of rain here, huh? Look at that wash. Wash pretty bad right there. The first pawpaw I ever found in the wild was somewhere right around here. See, these are pawpaw trees, same stage. Just barely starting to grow some leaves out at the end of those tips. If I remember correctly, that first one was right up here. I watched that joker. There was a clump. There were 4 fruit right there together. And I kept an eye on it. Supposedly they won't ripen off the vine. So you got to catch them when they're ripe. So I kept checking, and then they were almost, and then they were gone. So humans aren't the only ones that like pawpaws. Down that one, right there had the 4. And right over there, several around those walnut trees. Right down there in that bottom, there's several. In the fall, it's very easy to locate them. Those big leaves are pretty distinctive. But I followed those all the way up to the top of the hill. Can't really tell where that is now, but like I said, finally found one ripe fruit last fall. Only one I've ever had of my own. I did try some pawpaw. One time a guy had some people over, he's doing a biochar workshop, and tried some frozen pawpaw. I didn't care too much for it. Frozen, tasted kind of like it might have had a little freezer burn or something, but I really like this one I found last year. After I found those, we probably got, I'd say, probably 200 or 300 trees up here spread around. So I found a bunch going up the hill. Then, subsequently, found a bunch over on that area back over there. So we've got a boatload of them. I never knew it. I'll look at these down here. Oh, pretty bad wash here, huh? Washed down some surprise there. Let's see, right in here. I need to get that up to my compost pile. Here we go. Oh, look. Oh, look. Look. Oh, my God. Okay, look. Flowers. Why don't those have flowers, but these do? Look at this baby. It has got 2, 4, 6. Oh, gosh, 7, 8. Okay. I'm glad I checked these. I wasn't going to. So that is the start of a pawpaw flower. See that it's still got that little leaf there coming out, just like those did up there, just right over there. But this one actually has lots of flowers. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Look, this one too. Maybe it's because these have more sunlight. Maybe. I don't know. They all get sunlight right now. Okay, so those two have some flowers starting. This one, maybe a little flower there. Yep, some more flowers up there. I don't know why these have flowers and those don't. Like this one here, it's got the little flower leaf coming out the tip, but no flowers. Interesting. Okay. I didn't think I'd see any flowers. Okay, so now we know. We got some flowers going. I'm going to have to keep an eye on. Now I'm going to have to drive over to the other part of the property and check those pawpaws and see if they have flowers. So these may be too close to breed since they're right there together, so I need to find some flowers that are far enough apart that I can be confident they're different genetics. And that right there has got quite a few. I'm going to say that is far enough away that that may be a separate genetics. I don't know how far they can send their suckers. This baby has several. I don't know if you can tell that or not. All right, so this has several flowers. That over there has several flowers. There's quite a few, like over in this area. These are all pawpaws. It's kind of like, oh, there's some flowers up there. Flowers over there. I might have to go back and look at those up there. Again, several of these have flowers up at the top. Oh, look at that. Heck yeah. All right, Now, I'm going to have to see if I can catch them. Right down, look at that one right there. Those look further along. Oh, look at that. So that, I'm going to have to research that now because they have stages. These are very unique trees. They have different stages on their flowering. They'll have a male stage where they're producing pollen, and then a female stage where they can't fertilize the same tree or even, you know, the clonal community, but even the same flower changes from male to female. I don't remember if it's male first, then female, or female, then male. Oh boy. All right. That's exciting. I tried. I was going to try it last year, and I got up here too late. And these were already forming some fruit. Some of these here, so they did breed somewhat. I only found a few fruit though. Well, Ferb, I know what we're going to do. We'll research the breeding of pawpaw trees. Get a little better idea on what to look for on the male flowers and versus female flowers, and the best way to pollinate these babies. We got, those could be the same, but then again, I did find some growing here around here last year, so I know I've got enough genetic diversity to produce some fruit at least. Yeah, that's a pawpaw. It's interesting, I don't see any flowers on that one. They don't have male and female trees, like some plants have a male and female. So why do some have flowers and some don't? That should be mature enough right there. I don't know, I'm going to have to look into that.